Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll see one more concept in our computer networks, that is a TCP service model. So in our previous session we have seen different protocols. So we have seen UDP protocol, mainly it is a connectionless protocol, and now we'll see the TCP protocol, which is a connection oriented. So we'll see the important features of that TCP service model. TCP service model. So what are the key features of this particular TCP service model? The first one, this TCP protocol is a connection oriented protocol. So the first key feature is a connection oriented. So here the connection oriented means before sending and receiving the data, the connection should be established. So here before send or receive data, connection should be established. So already we have seen earlier, so this is called as a three-way handshake protocol. Three-way handshake, already we have seen in our previous sessions. I'll post the link in the description, so just go through that. So the first key feature is a connection oriented. So TCP is a connection oriented protocol, transport protocol. So whereas UDP is a connectionless protocol. And the next one, reliable data transfer. So as we are saying, it is a connection oriented. The next feature of this TCP protocol is reliable data transfer. That means the data can be transferred to the destination without any loss, without any error, and without any delay. So receiver receive the data without any loss or error. Without any loss or error. So the data will be transferred reliably. So whenever the data is transferred to destination without any error or without any loss, that we call it as a reliable data transfer. So here, for this particular reliable data transfer, it will use retransmission. So if any data is get corrupted during the transmission, so the same data will be retransmitted. And acknowledgement, so how can we know that the receiver will receive the data? So acknowledgements, so usually we'll call it as a ACK, acknowledgement. And another one, checksum. So we need to know whether data has been there is any error in that received data or not. So for that, that is a checksum, right? So these three are mainly used to send the data without any loss or without any error. Okay, this is the second one. Next, congestion control. So it have to reduce the traffic, network traffic, in order to send the data or in order to receive the data, right? So for that, we have seen a lot of congestion control algorithms like back pressure. One is a back pressure, choke packet, by using the choke packet, etc., etc. So with the help of all those techniques, the network load should be reduced. So reduces network traffic using back pressure or any other technique. Okay, right? So this is the third key feature. Next, flow control. Flow control also, So in order to maintain the consistency between the sender and receiver, so it have to reduce the transmission rate. Okay, so reduces transmission rate. So in order to do this, what we have seen, seen different sliding windows. We have introduced a sliding window. So we have seen a different techniques like go back n or selective repeat, like that we have seen a different technique. So with the help of those techniques, the flow will be controlled. The data flow will be controlled in between sender and receiver. So it means the consistency of sender and receiver. Next, multiplexing and demultiplexing. This one also we have seen in our previous session, multiplexing and demultiplexing. So here the multiplexing and demultiplexing means at a time multiple applications can send the data and they can receive the data. So when the senders wants to send the data from the multiple applications, all the data will be packed to one packet and it will be sent, and the receiver side, that will be extracted and the data will be received to the, sent to the appropriate applications. So accepting, simply we can say accepting data from multiple sources, multiple applications, not the sources, applications. We have to call it as applications because we are saying from application to another application the data will be transferred, right? So multiple applications. So for this they require a port numbers. They need to identify the port numbers, and with the help of port numbers the data will be accepted from multiple applications and it will be received by the multiple applications at a time, right? Port number is to identify the application. Next, byte stream service. Byte stream service. So the data will be transmitted in a byte by byte. Okay. So continuous data will be transmitted. Continuous data will be transmitted. Right? Next, ordered delivery. This is also very important. So as this is a connection oriented, so if the data has been sent in some order, in the same order the data will be received in the destination. If not, it will be using some sequence number concept to arrange the packets which were received in the same order. So data can be received in same order in which they have sent, or rearrangement can be done. Rearrangement, right? So this will be done with the help of sequence number. So this is the most important. This will be done with the help of sequence number. Sequence number should be there, right? Next, full duplex. So in our earlier sessions of computer networks, we have studied the mode of communication, data communication. So that is a half duplex, full duplex, right? So half duplex and full duplex. Here the full duplex means the data flow can be done on both sides. So data flow can be done on both sides. So here both sides means sender and receiver. So the sender can send the data as well as receiver can also send the data. Okay, sender to receiver as well as receivers to sender. So we have seen this one. So this is a device A and this is a device B. So A can send the data to B as well as B can send to data to A, right? So this is a half duplex service. So all these are the different key features, or we can say the services of TCP service model, which is a TCP protocol. It's a TCP protocol. So one important thing is TCP protocol is a connection oriented. Simply we are telling, so connection oriented. And why we are saying, I mean, if we are saying is a connection oriented, it is a reliable data transfer. Reliable data transfer. So what happens? Before sending and receiving, the connection will be established. Then only the data can be transferred from one device to another device. Right? So hope you understood this one. I will stop here, and if you are having any doubts regarding this one, feel free to post your doubts in the comment section. Definitely I will try to clarify all your doubts. If you really enjoyed the session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.